very pleased to be in this great hall and share this three-day experience. I was very taken by the remarks of the United Nations presenter about how he and the United Nations sees marketing, its good aspects, its bad aspects, and hopes that this conference will be able to help not only Bangladesh but other countries use marketing for its potential to create a better world for everyone. Marketing has been seen mostly as a commercial subject, and its mission technically has been to build a higher standard of living throughout the world. If you go back to what homes looked like and kitchens looked like and the labor that people had to put into their kitchens just to make some food, into their homes just to clean their homes, and the advances of technology that creates ways to make life better for people. Marketing's task was to raise the availability and image of a life that is supported by better goods and services, and I think it has done a good job in that respect. But the respect that we want marketing to now address is to make living conditions and lives better for all people. And there is a social dimension to that, and the hope is that we can help people in many ways by bringing to them certain behaviors and habits of mind that will help them live a healthier and more fulfilled life. For example, the field called social marketing, which was developed maybe 10 or 15 years ago, addresses this question of how do we help people eat more nutritious food, exercise more often, say no to smoking, say no to hard drugs, improve the environment. There's so many ways in which a whole new profession called social marketing is addressing the issues of behavior where we would love people to lead healthier lives. And some of the conference will be addressed to the manner in which over 2,000 social marketers in the world are trying to contribute to bettering life for people. But this conference is also concerned with what corporations can do and what are the responsibilities of big companies to the rest of society. There is an increased belief that in corporate social responsibility and in it being for the benefit of the corporations, not just the cost of the corporations, to invest in better education systems, better health systems, and so on. We are finding, for example, that people are developing preferences for different companies. We know that many competitors will supply a certain product at roughly the same level of quality. But what helps a company stand out and win preference in the minds of the public is that they seem to be more than a company that just is an economic machine. They seem to be a company that cares, that has a generous side. And so I believe over the years, we're going to see companies that are winners and losers. And the winners are going to be those companies that connect with the things that are on the minds of people and not just the products that we get concerned with. So we invented this idea of there being a stage in corporations which we call Marketing 1.0, where a company is doing a good job of creating product for the mass market. But there's a stage called Marketing 2.0, where a company not only appeals to the mind of the customers, but also to the hearts of the customers. Because when customers have to make a decision, they are more moved when some offer appeals both to the mind and the heart. Now we're recognizing there's a third dimension which we call Marketing 3.0, and that's when a company's behavior is such that it appeals to the mind, to the heart, and the human spirit. Namely, the feeling we get that that company is one I'd like to work for. It's a company that cares about the state of the world. It wants to make its contributions. It has benefited from the way in which it is able to operate and the society in which it operates in, and now it wants to give back. So a lot of our theme developed in Marketing 3.0 is about a stage of development where companies begin to want to be part of building a better world and going beyond just selling a pretty good product. Now I'm going to stop here because we are going to have a wonderful 3 days of sharing a whole bunch of ideas with you, and the speakers who we have invited are among the best minds in the field of marketing, and I wish we could hear every one of the speakers, although the way it's organized, there are speeches going on simultaneously in different parts of this wonderful convention center. But we're going to do our best to either videotape or at least get the essential message that each of the 60 speakers will be delivering. And so you don't have to worry about the fact you can't be in 4 places at one time. Now I'm looking forward very much to hearing our wonderful Prime Minister and Foreign Minister and so on. But I want to turn the table back to our host, Dr. Farhat. And Dr. Farhat is one of the most distinguished professors here in Bangladesh. When I met him, I immediately said, please, would you share your articles with me, because you have been doing extraordinary research in these areas, and I've heard about it. So I return the table over to you, Dr. Farhat. Thank you.